Hi, buddy. Well, today is a very special day. As you can see, I'm dressed in blue. Today is Environmental Day, World Environmental Day. How to keep our environmental clean. It's similar to Earth Day, but a little bit different. You know, each holiday has its own meaning. You know, folks. I'm wearing blue, and I'm also going to show you green, a little bit of green. Here we go. Blue and green, in honor of our environment. In other words, you see a piece of paper, grab a piece of, have a pair of gloves, pick it up immediately, and keep our environmental clean. You want to have a beautiful ocean. You want to have beautiful lakes, greenness. Our planet is a beautiful planet. So I'm going to make brownies in honor of Environmental Day, World Environmental Day. This is the topic today. So I'm going to grab 2 eggs. Yeah, I like to honor each day as it comes up. I'm greasing the pan now. Use break some butter. I don't like anything else. I wish I had a camera person to film me, folks, but my camera lady hasn't been well lately, which is coming along beautifully. I'm very proud of her. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is add my 2 eggs in, because we're going to have fantastic brownies. It's going to be beautiful once I'm done with it in honor of World Environmental Day. I'm adding in. Make sure, folks, that every bit of water is out of your bowl. You don't want to have any water in your bowl, folks. Believe me, you don't. And you want to have your ocean, for example, beautiful and clean, so, you know, you like seafood, and you want to make sure you're eating safely, folks. You really do. 2 eggs. Pressed farm eggs. I live in the country. Or I go out in my yard, I see 1 cup out there, I pick it up immediately. I'm funny about that. Here we go. Fluff these eggs up, and I'm going to add in, I got to get my tablespoon down, teaspoon. I'm not with it today. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's very humid out there today. It really is. All right, mix the eggs together. I make brownies for different occasions, but I always believe in making brownies on World Environmental Day. 1 cup of sugar. Here we go. Mix until everything is mixed together, folks, because you really don't want to have anything lumpy bumpy. Okay, tablespoon of water, excuse me. Mix, 1/4 cup of cocoa, Toshi's cocoa, old time steaks. Here we go. You want everything mixed together. You don't want any powder showing in here. Even inside your house, you have to keep it clean. You know that? Environment is very important. We have to live here on the planet Earth, and we want to make sure that we live on a clean planet. Environmental Day is similar to Earth Day. It's very similar, but not quite. I would call it almost identical holidays, you know. Here we go. Now, I'm going to add in 1 stick of unsalted butter. Make sure it's unsalted. Here we go. Now the next thing I have to do is add in my flour, and then we're going to bake it. But now you can't really see what's in the bowl. I don't want to spill anything, folks. Here we go. A cup of flour. There we go. We'll mix everything together. Everything. Arm movement. Grandma Elizabeth used to call it arm movement. I'm working on a family tree, folks. It's fantastic. And I'm sure they want our environment to be clean, folks. Believe me. There we go. Alright, I'm adding in a teaspoon of baking powder. Then we're going to bake it. I'm wearing blue and green all day today. I know there's a similarity to Earth Day. I just don't know what it's quite. It's almost identical, I think, you know. Almost identical. I guess it's the same holiday. I'm being proud to this, you know, but we'll find out. Alright, look how thick that batter is. Now, I have a big cake pan. Now we're going to pour the batter. When we were little kids, you know we used to lick the batter? Oh my gosh, it tasted so good. I don't know why we don't do it anymore. It's a good question. I'm sure there's a reason. This will be a fantastic snack for later on. Spread. spread. There we go. You want to spread it all over your cake pan. And is that batter? When we were kids, we would lick it off the spoon. Okay. All right, I will be back in about 15 minutes and we'll finish it up. I'm back again. There's a difference between Environmental Day and Earth Day. One is in April 22nd, around that time, and Environmental Day is on June 5th. The difference is like with Environmental Day, we have to think about climate and everything else. We don't want anything that's going to jeopardize our climate. We don't want to have a hot winter and a cold summer, for example. It's not healthy. We want to get our snows in the winter when we're supposed to. We don't want any climate change at all, you know. And it's just mainly keeping, it's similar but different. Mainly keeping the environmental clean all the time, spotless, you know. It's very similar but different. It's celebrated all over the world, folks. And I don't know about Earth Day, it's probably the same thing, but this is World Environmental Day. As you can see, I'm dressed in blue and green. Now I'm going to cut a brownie. After you're done cleaning, I'll tell you, get all that stuff up off the ground, and, you know, with your gloves on. You come inside, and you'll have a nice, healthy brownie that's homemade. And here we have from World Environmental Day from Deborah Tom Country Kitchen. Have a great day. You can also have it with an ice cold glass of milk. That's why it's very important to keep the environment clean so the cows eat healthy grass. Deborah Tom, because we get our milk from the cows, by the way. Same thing when we put the eggs into the brownies. The eggs come from chickens. The same thing. Deborah Tom Country Kitchen. Have a great day.